Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Helen and today I am announcing the Jasper Fforde Thursday Next series read along. I've decided to do this read along because Jasper Fforde is bringing out the last book in the Thursday Next series in November, and so I thought it would be a good time to start from the beginning and work my way through. It's not the only time that I've read through this series multiple times because there were gaps in between each book, and so I kept going back and reading from the beginning. There is a beauty in knowing that that will be the last book, the 8th book in the series, and then I'll have the whole collection if I ever decide to do this again. So we will be starting in April with the Eyre. I will read the description of this book, but none of the others because I don't want to spoil anything. But this is April's book. It says, meet Thursday Next literary detective without equal, fare or boyfriend. There is another 1985 where London's criminal gangs have moved into the lucrative literary market, and Thursday Next is on the trail of the new crime wave's Mr. Big. Acheron Hades has been kidnapping characters from works of fiction and holding them to ransom. Jane Eyre is gone missing. Thursday sets out to find a way into the book to repair the damage, but solving crimes against literature isn't easy when you also have to find time to halt the Crimean War, persuade the man you love to marry you, and figure out who really wrote Shakespeare's plays. Perhaps today just isn't going to be Thursday's day. Join her on a truly heartbreaking adventure and find out for yourself. Fiction will never be the same again. So it's basically set in a literary world, and she jumps in and out of books. There is a middle grade series of books called The Book Wanderers, and it reminds me in a way to that. So if you like that series, you might like this. If you like Jane Eyre, you like this. If you like books about books, you will like this. So this is the first book for April, but I'll just talk you through the other months and the books for that. So there is May, which is Lost in a Good Book. I only have these 2 physical copies, and then I will get my hands on the other ones as we go through. But there's also June, which is The Well of Lost Plots. July, which is Something Rotten. August, which will be First Among Sequels. September, which will be One of Our Thursdays is Missing. October, which will be The Woman Who Died a Lot. And then my hope is that November will be Dark Reading Matter, which is the new book. However, I went to see Jasper Fforde speak at a book event at Neston Library last month, I think it was. And during that time, he said there might be a slight delay on when the book is released, so it might be early next year. However, that's not a problem because normally if you're waiting for a book, sometimes you have to wait for a year for the next one to come out. So nearer the time, if it's looking like that book definitely isn't going to come out in November, I will then come on and let you know when that book will be read. So the ways you can get involved in this is that you can put your comments in the comment section of this video, but what I would ask is that at the top of your comment that you put if there are spoilers and which book you were talking about. But also I have set up a channel in Discord within my Eurovisionathon channel, so I will put the link below, and I will have set channels for the different books. I'm quite a relaxed buddy reader. I know Ellie from Earl Grey Books said she likes to do buddy reads with me because I'm quite relaxed about it. I don't think I'm going to set like certain chapters by certain parts in the month. We're just going to give ourselves the whole month to read the book, and then you can jump onto the channel and talk about the book there. It might be nice if you could hide on Discord, you can hide your comments and then people have to click on it to look because of spoilers. But again, maybe we could just do it where you put at the top of it which book you're up to and which chapter or something like that you're up to. I think we can kind of feel as we go along and see where we're up to. But I'm also going to put up a post I'll pin it on Instagram, again, where you can go in the comments and do similar, and you can comment there. So then at least you've got 3 different places that you can go to talk about the books. So you've got below this video in the comments, you've got on Discord, within my Eurovisionathon Discord, there will be a different channel for each of the books. And then you've got Instagram on that post. You can comment below with that one as well. So I think that could work quite well. It'll be very relaxed. And the beauty of it is then if you struggle to fit that book in April and you decide to read it in May, you can still go to those posts and do that. But you can also go on Discord and talk in that channel about the book. I did ponder with the idea of doing a read along or a buddy read on Storygraph, and I'm still open to doing that. But I think with the read alongs, you have to be able to add people's names in to join them on. The same with the buddy read. So I guess I would have to wait and see who's joining in before I set that up. So we'll see. I am going to be reading the Year Affair for Eurovisionathon to represent the UK, because Jasper Fforde is a UK author, and I know there are going to be people within the Eurovisionathon Discord who are going to be joining in because they're also going to be reading this for the UK. I know Anna from A Book Dreamer's Alley is going to join in and do the UK, the Year Affair. So I think that's all I need to tell you. It's going to be dead relaxed. I've told you the months that each of the books are going to be, which books are going to be read for each month. And I will keep in touch with you about that final 8th book, Dark Reading Matter, about when it comes out, if it doesn't come out in November. If you need any more information or there's anything I forgot, please get in touch and I will let you know in the comments about it. But I think that's it. I'm going to be doing it anyway. Even if I end up doing it on my own, that's fine, because I'm doing it anyway. But I just thought I'd put it out there in case anybody else either wants to reread because they've read it before and ready for when that book comes out in November, or if you haven't heard of it but like the sound of it, you can try and then get the books and get them from wherever you normally get your books. The library is always a good place. But I'm sorry that this is kind of late in, like, the 11th hour before, if we're starting it in April. But, you know, you've got 4 weeks there, and like I say, it's pretty relaxed. So if you want to read the first book in June and speed read them, then do that as well. So let me know below if you've read the series before, which is your favourite, or if you're joining on for the first time. I would love to hear from you. So I will see you soon. Bye.